Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vanessa Veronica. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returner, thanks for staying along with me. Does that make staying along with me? Thank you for coming back. Today I'm excited because I have been gone for a little bit, like 2 weeks. I ended up getting sick. I did get sick with hand, foot, mouth disease. So if you are around kids, beware. They might be cute, but they come with an expensive price tag. And so yeah, I don't know how I got it. To be honest with you, I rarely ever leave this house. I think it was either Target or Roach Brothers, not to give them bad press. Obviously, I think you can, it's a very common kind of virus. You just get blisters everywhere and like a fever and don't feel yourself. And so yeah. Long story short, I got sick, I'm feeling better, and I feel like myself. I didn't want to contaminate any of my products. Yeah, that's kind of why I've been MIA. But without further ado, today's video is going to be recreating a wedding appropriate makeup look, something that you could wear now that it's wedding season. In the fall is a very big popular time for people to host their weddings. So if you're a wedding guest or you just like watching these type of videos, then I think it's going to be perfect for you. So let's just get started. Alright, starting off, I'm going to be using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I'm just going to start to shape my brows a little bit, give them a little bit more definition as well as some color. Now that I have my eyebrows on, I'm going to go ahead and put some concealer on them. It's just going to act like primer. And taking a sponge, we're going to blend that out. Sometimes I'm very picky with my makeup, that when I have gotten my makeup done for weddings, I'm always like, ugh, like, can I just take control, please? But I have to, respect the artists, know what they're doing, and kind of just give them like, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for. So sometimes that can be a little tricky. I'm going to be using the Naked 3 palette. This is kind of like my OG everyday go-to. Ooh, this popped off. No. I'm going to be using the color Strange. It's like this color in the very, very top. It's like a nude color. I'm going for kind of a nice natural look. Sometimes I do work in reverse. I'm going to take a brown eyeliner. This is just from Sephora. It's waterproof. And do the waterline. This just prevents me from smudging later on, like my shadow look. Alright, going back to the eyes. Again, taking a blending brush. I'm going to go in with the color Nooner. It's right here. It's like a taupey brown. And I'm going to put that on the shadow, on the crease of the eye. I'm going to bring it actually in a little bit to the corner of the eye as well, to start to kind of carve out that nose contour that we're going to do a little bit later. I think this color has a little bit of that gray tone to it, which acts great as a contour, kind of creating shadows. Alright, next I'm going to grab the color Liar. It's a little shimmery color, I believe. It's like a shimmery gray, kind of, that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to take some of this and just tap it on the outer corner. And taking an angled brush, I'm going to dip into dark side. It's like a dark brown. And I'm just going to tight line and trace your eyelash. So we have the bases of the eyes done. We're just gonna put some we'll do the mascara later, like after we do foundation. I do want to take a nude color, white color eyeliner. I like nude because it's a little bit more natural and less kind of obvious than white. I'm just going to put this on the bottom waterline, and it's going to make your eyes look a little bigger, more doe-eyed and open. And with that angle brush, whatever's left and with the dark side, we're just going to kind of put that on the bottom. Again, creating a little bit definition down there. So for today, I'm going to be using the BareMinerals BarePro foundation. This is in the color Butterscotch, I believe. Yes, 5.5. And I'm just going to put some on my hand. I think the finish on this is very natural looking and it's beautiful. So I'm taking a, how do I want to apply this? Maybe a brush. I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. Just going to start to dab it in. This does kind of soak in some of that product. I don't want to use my hands just yet. So I'm just going to apply it. Also remember to prime your face. I did prime with the Soft Focus Glow Drops. I let it dry from Rodial. It looks like this. Now we're going to take some concealer and just focus on those blemishes and highlighting. So I can do some on the eye, forehead. Taking a sponge, I'm just going to tap that in. And now that I have nothing on there, I'm just going to tap that foundation in as well. Let's bronze the face and bring a little shape back in. I'm really excited for this product. As you can tell, my energy might have shifted, but I was able to get my hands on the sold out Elaluz stick bronzing thing, which this is my first time using it. Note to self, if you are the bride or if you're trying new products, don't do it on the day of actually the event, because you want to see how they wear and how they make your skin look. So I don't have anything to go to. I'm just doing this because I'm doing it for fun. So yeah, it is kind of more like a testing for me. So this is the first time I'm using it. As you can see, I just opened the package. It's really pretty. It's like this coppery color. I got the color Super Yummy Natural. It looks like this. It doesn't really smell like anything, and it has a little twisting cap, like a little twisty thing right here. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. We'll do a little bit here. Well, I do a little bit higher because I do have kind of like my cheekbone sits right here. And I don't know how this works, so I'm doing very light hand first and we can work our way. I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush again. There's like only foundation, so if anything, it's just going to mix with that. I'm a little nervous because this also has like the feel of a kabuki brush, which is why I'm choosing this one. And it really is kind of like you can use it for anything. But yeah, as you can see, like it's blending out pretty smoothly. Let's do the forehead. I swear I put gel in my hair and these babies flyaways want to stay there. For the nose, I'm just going to take a clean shadow like blending brush. It's a little smaller, more control, and I'm just going to connect that. Remember we had put some shadow here? I'm just going to connect that upways and drag up and down. I'm going to take some with the same brush. I'm just going to try to pick some up to put on the crease of my eyes. I want a little bit more smokiness maybe. This brush might be a little too big. Yeah. I mean, so far so good. I like it so far. Let's see, I guess it's just really about like how it wears throughout the day. By the way, let's move on to blush. I'm using the Giorgio Armani A blush in the color 30. I don't know that it has a name. It's like a orangey coral color, which for the fall I think it's a perfect color, as well as the summer. It's still early in the fall, or like late summer. There's like 5 days of summer left, I think. Grabbing a foundation brush, like a clean one, I'm just going to tap that and kind of make that blend it in. I was unsure if I wanted to use like a more pinky base, but pinky, like mauve colors, are a little more wintry. So I was like, let me just hold off. Let me just still kind of enjoy this kind of end of summer glow. And I'm tapping it where like I tend to blush, and then bringing it in and blend it into the bronzer up to the temples. It's gonna lift your face up a little bit. All right, let's do some highlighting. I'm gonna be using the Nars Orgasmic Loose Powder, I believe. Yeah, Orgasm Illuminating Loose Powder. It looks like this by Nars. It's a rosy coppery color, which I think pairs really well with this blush. It has some of the same tones. So I'm just gonna grab like a loose, this is by Morphe. Doesn't have a name on it. I'm just picking some of that up. And I'm just gonna put a tiny on the top of my nose and the bridge of the nose, like right here a little bit. And continue to blend that out. I'm gonna grab a little bit too and kind of put it on the inner corner of my eye. Oh, that was a lot. All right, we're going to fix that. Just grabbing a plain brush and kind of trying to diffuse that a little bit. Okay. What I didn't do, and I should have done before, it was set my face, which I do want to do, especially if your wedding is or event is outdoors and it's going to be a little bit warm, then you're going to want to set. So my choice is the Huda Beauty powder. This is in the color Pound Cake. So I'm just going to put this set my under eyes because we did put concealer down there. And I'm just like tapping it loose. You're not exactly baking. And because I do have dry skin, if you have oily skin, you're gonna need to put a little bit more. My dry skin doesn't really like setting that much. Sometimes I'll bring this little thing with me and I'll set as I go, as the day passes, and I get a little more oily, but I'm just setting. As you can see, I do sometimes tend to crease here in my smile line, so I just like quickly buff some there. And I get a little oily on the forehead, so I'm just kind of buffing some of that there too. Just take a big fluffy brush and kind of just do a light kind of dusting so that you don't look like you have flour on your face. Grabbing my Milani, this is one of my favorites. It's the 03 Nude in the color, that's the color. And I'm just gonna line the lips. And this is why I didn't make videos for a little bit, because see how I'm touching my fingers, my face? Like, the last thing I wanted was to have, I have scarring on my fingers right now, but on my face, that's even worse. So yeah, anyways, that's a detour. I'm grabbing the Marc Jacobs Understudy in 114 lipstick, and I'm just going to apply that. And to much of my surprise, I know I mentioned this before, I keep reaching for that Express lip gloss. Like, don't sleep on it. It was like $7. And I'm just going to put some on my lips for some shine. This look is one of those looks where like a little bit goes a long way. So this is more like for maybe like a, if obviously like you could, as a bride, you could do whatever you want. If this is kind of what you were going for, more like low key, low maintenance type of bride. But it's definitely something where maybe you have your like your own type of wedding, like, you know, a backyard wedding where it's a little low key. This is like perfect. And a mascara. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's put some mascara. I'm gonna go in with Maybelline Sky High. I think mascara is key when having like a look that's simple but elegant at the same time and a little bit more glamorous. If you want to put falsies, by all means, go ahead and do that. Okay, now it's time for an outfit change and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with my outfit change. I kind of put this little barrette thing and just like a white dress that I have. Again, rule number one of being a guest to a wedding, do not wear white. This is more so just like if you wanted to use this kind of look as well for, you know, giving you the sense of the vibe that those wedding feels. If you were in the place of the bride, then by all means, wear white. So yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to show you, kind of just how to do a, maybe like even like a DIY wedding, something where it's like more neutral, more everyday, more kind of humble. I hope that you guys like this video and let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the section below and I get to you there. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me if you support me in that manner. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.